She said it was just a prank. That word again, light and harmless, as if it could erase everything it broke. I remember standing there in the humid air of Cancun, my boarding pass still warm in my hand, staring at the gate that had just closed. My flight, her flight, the same one she told me she'd booked for us both the night before. I thought there had to be a mistake, some system glitch. Then my phone buzzed. Her message popped up. "Babe, you won't believe it. I came home early. Can't wait to see your face when you realize I switched my flight. You'll freak." Then I saw the photo. Her on her couch, drink in hand, a cheeky grin under the caption, "Back home early. Let's see how he handles it." I didn't freak out. Not outwardly. I just sat there on one of those hard plastic benches that bite into your back and watched the people moving around me. Families, couples, laughter floating in the air. I opened the video she'd taken 2 nights earlier. Us, eating tacos under string lights. Her saying, "We make the perfect team, don't we?" And me, fool that I was, nodding. We met 8 years ago. She was wild, impulsive, unpredictable. The kind of woman who left love notes in my suitcase and turned every dull moment into an adventure. I used to think that was what made her special. I didn't see that her unpredictability wasn't charm. It was control. When we got married, her jokes became sharper. Forgotten anniversaries, last-minute cancellations, mysterious accidents that always end with her laughing and saying, "Lighten up, it's just a joke." I told myself love meant patience. But that morning, staring at her smug smile from miles away, something in me hardened. That afternoon, her text started. "Babe, are you mad? Come on, it was funny. I'll pick you up tomorrow." I didn't respond. Not that day. Not that week. I extended my stay, booked a quiet little place by the water. Cheap, calm, disconnected. I turned my phone face down and let the world go silent. 7 days. Peaceful, sunlit, empty. By day 5, she was calling everyone she could think of, my friends, my parents, even my boss. By day 7, there were 71 missed calls. That's when I finally texted back, "Thanks for this. Susan has been amazing." It didn't matter that Susan wasn't real. She only had to sound real. My wife remembered the name, a woman from my old office, friendly, polite, single, the kind of name that would rot her thoughts. I changed my voicemail. "Can't talk. Spending a few days with Susan." Then posted a single photo, a poolside shot, a wide-brimmed hat resting beside a drink. Just enough to plant the seed. The silence that followed was delicious. 3 days later, her tone had shifted. Apologies, please, desperate messages. On the 5th day, she even called the hotel. The clerk told me she sounded broken, said she'd made a mistake. I didn't answer. I wanted her to feel what I had, the humiliation of being left behind while someone laughed. When I finally went home, the house was spotless. Candles, dinner, a perfect scene of remorse. She ran to me, tears already falling. "I'm so sorry. I never meant to hurt you." I cut her off. "You did." Her eyes darted to my luggage. "Where's Susan?" I smiled. Still in Mexico, I think. Her expression shifted, a mix of confusion, relief, and dread, and I let her sit in it. Over the next couple of weeks, I became distant but polite, cool but calm. I worked longer hours, answered her softly when she asked if we were okay. "We're fine." Meanwhile, I moved our joint savings, took her name off the bills, ended leases, redirected payments. Every tie she had to me, I untied carefully. Then I told her I'd been offered a consulting job in Mexico City for 6 months. She tried to smile, said she understood. She didn't know the offer was fake. She didn't know I'd already packed her things and arranged for her eviction the day after my flight. When she dropped me off at the airport, she held my hands and whispered, "Promise me you'll come back." I looked at her and said, "If I miss the flight, I'll call a prank." The color drained from her face. That was my closure, the clean edge of justice. I didn't fly to Mexico City. I went across town to a new apartment and let her calls pile up, 71, just like before. Then, silence. It wasn't bitter, that quiet. It was pure, empty in the best way. Sometimes when I drive past the airport, I think of that morning, the laughter online, the plastic chair digging into my back, the hollow joke that cost her everything. And I smile because now I understand the difference. A prank makes someone laugh. A punishment makes them remember.